Hello and welcome back to the world of the spirit consciousness. This is a book study session on the astral body and other astral phenomena. We are in the middle of the fifth module that deals with chakras, atomic web, and Kundalini. In this particular subsection, we shall be discussing about the atomic web. Now, diving straight into the atomic web, let's have a quick look at the outline. We'll be looking at the introduction, the causes of damage to the atomic web, the types of damage to the atomic web, the effect of damage, and enabling safe communication through the atomic web. Starting from the introduction, so the astral and the etheric chakras are closely connected, and interpenetrating them is an intricate layer or a web. This is difficult to describe fully, but this web is made up of a single layer of physical atoms which are compact with a special kind of prana which also permeate through it. It has a closely woven texture and acts as a protective layer to obstruct the premature communication between the astral and the physical planes. So premature communication between the two planes can cause serious harm. It prevents the passage of atomic particles that can't be used by both planes. Hence, only the divine life is adapted to pass from the astral to the physical plane via this web. So this is responsible for an unclear recollection of sleep life and the brief unconsciousness right before death. In the absence of this web, the following possibilities could occur. An astral being could overpower the average individual with forces that the latter is not capable of dealing with. She or he could be in constant grip of an astral being who wishes to occupy his or her body. So coming to the causes of damage to the atomic web. So the causes of destroying this web include sitting for development, a term used in spiritual lingo, and this may injure the web. A serious shock to the astral body can tear apart the delicate web and possibly drive the person mad. So causes include sudden panic, a major outburst of anger, or any negative emotion which is expressed strongly, thus causing an explosive reaction in the astral body. So other reasons are consumption of alcohol, drugs, tobacco, and long-term use of tea, coffee, which contain substances that volatilizes on breaking up. So tea and coffee contains extremely small amounts of these inflammable matter. These substances then pass through the atomic web from the physical plane to the astral plane. This means that substances pass through the web in a direction opposite to what the web is built to allow. When this happens frequently, it injures the web. So the types of damage to the atomic web. So there are two ways in which this gradual destruction may take place. This is based on the type of individual concerned and based on the amount of these ingredients in their etheric and astral bodies. So in one type of person, the following effects take place. The force of the inflammable matter burns the web. All sorts of negative and inconsistent forces and influences can thus enter freely. The individual becomes a victim of delirium tremens, obsession, or insanity. Coming to the other type of damage to the atomic web, so the explosive matter hardens and paralyzes the atom's flow while passing through, hence obstructing the passage of prana which creates the web. This leads to a sort of rigidity in the web, which hardly allows any matter to pass through between the two planes. Individuals of this type experience an overall numbness in their qualities, leading to extreme materialism, animalism, and brutality. It leads to a loss of delicate feelings, a loss of control over themselves, and this effect is most commonly found in people with tobacco habits. So coming to the effect of damage to the atomic web, the destruction or the hardening of the web causes evil forces to attack the individual because all the influences which travel between the planes need to pass through the atomic subplanes, and when the web hardens, it impacts the atomic matter of the second and third subplanes as well. As a result, only the lower planes, which contain negative and evil influences, are open to pass between the astral and the etheric planes. So, enabling safe communication through the atomic web, the consciousness of an average individual is not developed enough to utilize the atomic matter of the physical and astral planes. Hence, conscious communication between the two is usually not possible. The correct technique of enabling this communication is to purify his vehicles, that is, the physical, the etheric, the astral, and the mental. This is to be done till such time the atomic matter in both is fully activated. Then all the communication can happen seamlessly through the atomic web even while it retains its integrity. And at the same time, it prevents contact with the evil forces from the lower subplanes. So there is a possibility that a person has very well developed astral chakras and can travel easily in the astral plane, but such person may not remember anything from the astral journey upon waking up. So more on this phenomena would be explained in the chapter on dreams. So this brings us to the end of this particular section. This session shall continue, and if you the next session is now the Kundalini. Stay tuned.